Good morning, viewers. Next, waves are classified into two types. Waves are classified into two types. First one, progressive waves. Second one is stationary waves. So we will discuss in this class about progressive waves and stationary waves. So, what are progressive waves? The waves which are produced at a point and they will move away from their source. The waves which generate are the waves which will produce at a point in a medium and they will move away from their position, initial position, starting position, original position, source position. They will move away from their source position or initial position and they will not come back, they will not return to their previous position or starting position or initial position or source position. Those waves are called progressive waves. They will move forward direction. They will not return. They will not come back. Those waves are called progressive waves. The waves which produce in a medium and move forward or move away from the starting point. Move forward or move away from the starting point or initial point, starting or source, starting point, and will not come back, and will not come back. Those waves are called progressive waves. Okay, these waves are called. So the waves which produce in a medium and move in forward direction and are move away from the starting point and will not come back. Those waves are called progressive waves. Again, progressive waves are classified into two types. One is longitudinal waves, second one is transverse waves. So, progressive waves are classified into two types. First one is two types. One is longitudinal waves. Second one, transverse waves. Transverse waves. So progressive waves are two types. One is longitudinal waves. Second one is transverse waves. What are longitudinal waves? Longitudinal waves. Longitudinal waves. See. So the waves which produce compressions and rarefactions. The waves which produce compressions and rarefactions are called longitudinal waves. Waves which produce or which consists, which produce compressions and rarefactions. Are called longitudinal waves. Are called longitudinal waves. So the waves which produce compressions and rarefactions are called longitudinal waves. Now, how what are the compressions and what are rarefactions we discuss. How the what is the structure of longitudinal waves? I'm trying. So this is the structure. 5 particles I am considering. See here, these are the air particles or medium particles or air particles. Suppose here first particle, second particle, this is first particle, second particle, third, fourth, fifth. Here first, second, third, fourth, fifth. Again first, second, third, fourth, fifth. So like this. So what is happening here? These 5 particles are sometimes closer to each other. In the second case, these 5 particles are moving away from their positions, and again they are coming closer. Again they are moving away from their positions. So here the same particles, 5 particles only. Sometimes they are coming closer. So the region where all the particles are closer to each other, that region is called compression. Means the region where all the particles are closer to each other, that region is called compression. This is compression is denoted by C. And the region where the particles are moving from their positions at different distance, away from their distance, from their positions. So those particles are called, that region is called rarefactions. Rarefactions are denoted by R. So this is R. This is C. So this is crest. This is a compression. This is compression. Compression. This is a rarefaction. Again, this is compression. This is a rarefaction. Okay? So alternatively, compression and rarefaction, compression, rarefaction, compression, rarefaction. Like this, the regions will be formed. That means sometimes the particles come closer to each other. That region is called compression, and next time they are moving up they are moving away from their positions at different away from their position. That region is called rarefaction. So compression, rarefaction. Again compression, rarefaction. Like this, the waves will be. The particles will be forms waves. So the particles of the medium form waves. So this wave is called longitudinal wave. Okay. Now see here, this is first compression, this is second compression. Let it be C1, let it be C2. 2 compressions are there. Okay. Now measure the distance between first compression and second compression. Okay. In between these two, rarefaction is there. We are not mentioning about here about rarefaction. Just we are measuring the distance from compression 1 to compression 2. Means the consecutive crests. The distance between these two consecutive crests is called wavelength. So what is the wavelength? The distance from C1 to C2. So wavelength. The distance between two consecutive compressions or the distance from say R1, this is R2. So one rare fraction to other rare fraction. In between one compression is there. No need to measure that one. So between two rare fractions means the distance between two consecutive rare fractions is called wavelength. Means the distance between two consecutive compressions or rare fractions is called wavelength. Wavelength denoted by lambda. Denoted by lambda. Copy this one. Like the video, share the video, and subscribe the channel. Copy it.